Hello and welcome to How To For You. Today we're going to be installing hood struts on a 2017 Toyota RAV4 4th generation. These are aftermarket hood struts. Any of the RAV4 4th gens never came with hood struts, they just came with a prop rod. These were aftermarket that I got on eBay, so I'll put a link in the description below. It also didn't come with any instructions, so I'm just going to kind of like guess this. I watched other YouTube videos online and I'm just going to start off and show you how to do it. So here we go. So before I finish showing you the rest of the installation of these hood struts, I just wanted to point out I had to come inside and do an extra bit of repair, so just be mindful if you get this specific kit. These holes here on this bracket, so this bracket is going to be what holds this ball joint part. And I was able to make it work, but it was pretty difficult, and this hole here for this, which is where it's supposed to go through, is actually too small. What I did do is I took a Phillips head, flat head screwdriver, and I kind of shaved it off a little bit. I made it a little bit wider, and essentially that's how I got the other side to fit. So this is how it's going to be for, I guess, when you open the hood, when you're facing at the left side, and then the right is the other one. So you're going to need to actually kind of widen that hole a little bit to then put it through. I can show you what I did exactly, but you're just going to have to get either a drill or get a flathead screwdriver, and you're just going to have to work it as best you can, and it's pretty difficult. I really wish the manufacturer had included that a little bit bigger hole, but again, maybe there's other ones out there. We'll see. So that's how this has gone so far. So if you're able to widen the hole enough to where it will get to sit, what I would recommend doing next is actually getting 2 wrenches, and what you're going to do is you're going to get this put on here, and then you're going to kind of slowly tighten it as you go, putting pressure on it and just kind of twisting it. Again, it sucks you have to put so much effort into this. I really wish the manufacturer just made this part of the process, but looks like now it's kind of coming through a little bit here. So if you can get it to where it pokes out just enough where it looks like I'm doing that right now. Let's see if I can keep getting a little more. There we go. So yeah, you want to then put this washer top and then finally your nut, and then that way you can get 2 wrenches, and you want to tighten it as you go. So that's kind of the idea here, and just tighten it up as best you can. Cool. And so yeah, just take this and then put it back on the piston, and then yep, you've got your, essentially you got your left side here and your right side. So in the kit you're going to actually get these 2 little ball joint, I guess, parts that you're going to need to put in this hole here on each side, and they line up with these 2 sets of nuts that you're going to have to put the brackets on. So I'm going to first start off by getting just a wrench and just putting this on here with the screw and the nut and the washer. So after the difficulty of where I showed you inside, I had to put this ball joint on this bracket here, which was a real pain. Make sure you always line it up where, with the right side the bracket is facing inward, and the left side it's also facing inward. Otherwise, if it's on the outside, it won't close. And basically, we're gonna loosen this one and slide in this back bracket there, and then we're gonna completely take off the top bolt and then just put this on here. So after we've got that screwed in right there, which looks like it fit pretty well, we're then going to take this top clip part off here, and then that will slide onto here, and then hopefully we can test it out and see how it goes. So after the first installation of this bracket, actually this just snapped on, I should have said, it closed fine. It looked like everything worked. However, it looked like it was a little bit of pressure on just the one, so we are going to put the other one on and see if it can then open and close all right and be able to hold up the hood by itself. Also, I just want to make one quick comment before you do this. You got to be careful, more so careful, especially on the left side of the hood, because you have your, I guess, nozzle spray for your windshield wipers. So you don't want to damage that. You want to work around that. Just be extra super careful around here. And so yeah, it looked like everything went in pretty smooth. You know, again, just tighten everything up, make sure it's super secure. These should just clip on. But like I said, the hardest part is gonna be getting this nut and this bolt through the hole here. I wish the manufacturer had done a little bit better job, but oh well, it still works. And yeah, it looks like it holds it pretty well and it gets it down good. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention, I actually took off the prop rod because it'll be in the way of fuse box and a few other things when it's laying down and it won't be able to sit up. So I just took it out. I would suggest just keeping it in the trunk. You never know, in case, what if these break? It's always good to have. Here's how to install hood struts on a 4th gen 2017 and around that year RAV4. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.